I'll be discussing the geomorphic processes at my thesis research site on Monarch Pass, Colorado. So here we can see this Google Earth imagery is collected prior to logging at this site. So we can understand the slope morphology of the hill slope. They're both convex and concave slopes. It's important to note the convex slopes are noticed towards the top of the hill slope, and the concave slopes are predominant more towards the bottom of the hill slope. And an important context of this is soil erosion. So if we go ahead and we look at recent drone imagery of this site, it's important to consider the role of rainfall to cause erosion. If the amount and intensity of rain is greater than the ability for the water to infiltrate into soil, then the water will start to move over the hill slope surface. And then occurrences such as debris flows can be initiated on these slopes due to parameters such as the type of material in the channel. Here in the logging packs, we see that there are significant amounts of slash, as well as logging paths that are a bit more bare. So the type of material in the path can influence the initiation of flow. This also has to do with slope stability, especially in the context of root cohesion. As these soils lack coherent O-horizons due to recent logging, the absence of vegetation increases water filtration. So the decrease in root cohesion, as demonstrated by the lack of root structure and well-developed O-horizon, therefore reduces the slope stability. This is due to both the decomposition of roots left in the soil as well as the time needed for root regrowth. And then if you want to zoom in further and look at an example of structure from motion, here we can is an example of rills that have formed in the harvest paths. So a rill is a channel that forms that begins to move sediment. As runoff from precipitation, for example, increases, there are small channels that begin to form. It would be interesting, and in addition to rills, there are also interrills that are in between rills. This can occur from occurrences such as rain splash. So rain splash especially occurs on bare slopes like these, and rain splash is a strong force, especially on places without vegetation. So it'd be interesting to look at how intensive a rainfall is needed to create a rill on these slopes, as well as the slope angle necessary and as well as the duration of the rainfall event. That's all I have today. Thank you.